Watch top prospect Alexa Grasso earns lopsided win in UFC debut. Sports News Online. Highly touted prospect Alexa Grasso made good on her first fight in the UFC with a lopsided victory over veteran fighter Heather Joe Clark on Saturday night. With an undefeated record and a lot of eyeballs on her debut, Grasso seemed at ease and relaxed throughout the fight while also performing in front of her home country crowd in Mexico. The former Invicta Fighting Championships strawweight certainly made quite an impressive on Saturday night while showing off a well-rounded game throughout. The slow start eventually yielded to Grasso swarming Clark against the cage as the UFC newcomer trapped the former Ultimate Fighter competitor and just unloaded with a series of punishing punches to the body and head. While Grasso was dominant, she also knew not to blow out her arms by overexerting herself. Instead, Grasso landed with precise combinations and then backed away once Clark didn't fade from the offensive onslaught. Grasso was clearly in control throughout the first round, and as Clark went to the corner she explained to her head coach Robert Follis that she was struggling with her vision. Despite the apparent hindrance to her eyesight, Clark decided to continue into the second round. Unfortunately, things didn't get much better for Clark as Grasso continued to pressure her opponent on the feet and in the clinch while landing short, hard shots on the inside. To her credit, Clark managed to survive and even got a late takedown before the round expired, but it was clear that Grasso was in complete control. At the start of the third round, Clark's face was covered in her own blood thanks to a busted nose and cut on her forehead, but she kept stalking forward in pursuit of Grasso. As much as Clark was the aggressor, it was Grasso that landed the more effective strikes with fast counters from the outside. Grasso remained in control throughout the entire 15-minute affair, although Clark managed to stick around until the very end despite taking a lot of damage, especially in the opening round. The judges returned scores reading 30-27, 30-27 and 29-28 all in favor of Grasso, who gets the win in her UFC debut. "This is incredible," Grasso said after the win. "I knew she was tough. I had to train very hard.